Yo, it's me and Money in this bitch, and we going up in smoke. Yeah.
Niggas be bluffing, buy my name and claim that we fucking. I get the money, it's only discussion. Crossing me out, come with repercussions. Hopped down on Lele and she got to running, cause I get the. If they wanna, so I got the. If they wanna, ran up a check and I get the thumbing. Play in my face so we get the thumping. Say what you want, but you ain't doing nothing. Caught her ass off, she ain't keep it 100. Strip a nigga, won't lean with nothing. Hollow tips will fuck up his stomach. Pop out, my gang ain't ducking. I don't feel you, no need for touching. We ain't family, hell no, we ain't cousins. Rare bitch, you a dime a dozen. Give me head, no need for loving. Your biggest snake be the one you hug, so I keep that. Yeah, my circle might be small, but I'm just only thinking large. I always been that real bitch that never needed no fake bitch. Go get some money, you bum bitch.
What the fuck is you doing?
You dumb bitch. I always been that real bitch that never needed no fake bitch.
Let's get it. Look, she said we going up in smoke. Yeah.
Yeah, you feel me? We about to. What a lighter, actually. Fuck all that. Like,
Look,
ain't got to talk too much.
Where is the lighter at?
How niggas smoke with no lighter?
Yo, I got a bunch of lighters around here. I didn't bring one over here. My bad.
Sheesh.
Go ahead and tell me where you from. You ain't all you said. All you know is me and Money.
My name is Mia Money. I'm straight out of 804 Richmond, Virginia. Yeah. It's
Okay.
Two down shit.
The 804. That's where you grew up at.
Yes.
There you go. Look, girl, like that bitch up.
When it's green, just like my name, Mia Money.
You came straight from Richmond out here.
Well, no, I don't live out here. I still live in Richmond.
So you still living in Richmond?
Mm-hmm.
So how was the work growing up out there?
I mean, you said how was it growing up there?
Yeah.
I mean, it was kind of rough. I mean, you know, trying to make it out the struggle for real. I mean, I picked up a lot from being out there on my own and learned a lot from being on my own. Grew up at a young age from, you know, the type of life that I had. So,
What type of life was that? Go ahead and
like, you
elaborate.
know, struggling and stuff. You know, you got the single parent who never home, so you got too much freedom outside type shit.
So you was outside on the block with the dope boy.
I was outside all the time. Not all the time with the dope boys. But it was just like niggas outside just doing regular shit for real life. A lot of people that I know when I was younger is either locked up or in jail for real. Well, locked up or dead. Excuse me.
About to say locked up or in
Just that
jail?
bad shit.
That's
Locked
just
up or dead. You feel
That's
me?
just the path, yeah. So, I mean, so tell us about, I guess, go ahead and let us know where you was at, like what you was doing out there as far as, like, how'd you get into the music? Like, what led you to that part?
Well, what led me to the music, it kind of always like, you got an ashtray.
Shit, like, they moved it, 'cause I had to ask you right there.
Okay, what was the question again?
I said, go ahead and let us know what led you to the music.
Oh, it kind of always really been part of me. My whole family really do music, as in my brothers. What happened? What I missed?
Nah, he said you could use that one, but it's all good. Oh, bro, this man been pointing at the whole thing the whole time, talking about he needs some liquor. I'm trying to think that he using that as the ashtray.
Gonna pull up his guy.
So you say your brothers and them do music?
Yeah, my
They
brothers.
rap, saying what they do.
They rap. Like my brother in Texas rap. My brother in Florida rap. All my brothers from Jersey though, but they all spread it out. But
That's what you said you was originally from, right? Jersey? How long you was out there for? You probably since you be rapping Richmond, you must have only been out there for a brief second.
yeah, like you know, I remember shit. Like I grew up a little bit when I was a baby, up to like I stopped going when I was like 9 because my grandma died, so it was like really no reason to go back out there.
Right.
So yeah, like I was going up there back and forth for real, from Richmond to Camden.
Oh, okay. So from Richmond to Camden.
Yes.
So, and you say your brothers and all them been doing music, so tell us about your music. Where your style come from?
I mean, my style come from, it's just me. I feel like I always been rapping. Like, my dad wanted me to be a singer, but I just was always rapping. Like,
Can you sing?
No.
I was about to say, so
I
you
can
just
hold
got
a
high
note.
hopes.
I can hold a little note, but I can't sing. I just always was rapping, like, in school, middle school. Like, my friends do the beats on the table.
I was about to say, can you freestyle? Did they?
Like, I can, but I don't feel like doing all that right now. I'm not gonna hook.
You're not
I'm
gonna
high
give
and
us a
shit.
free-
Like,
Oh, bro. She said, I hope y'all was smoking on the way here because she said she was high and she just
we've
lit
been
the
smoking
blunt.
all day. Boy, I'm high. I'm tired. That's really what it is. I'm tired. I'm high. Like, been driving around all fucking day.
Oh, you've been
all
on the
week.
move all day.
For real, since we've been here, been on the move. Like,
What you been doing since you been out here? Like, you said you out here on business, right?
yeah, I did an interview with Glass TV, and then I I'm here. And then I got to do something Monday for an audition.
Okay. What kind of audition is it?
It's for, I think it's like to showcase your talents, like for, I guess, a TV show or something.
It's like a, you said it's like for a TV show? Like, what kind of, like, it's basically like, are you going to be doing artists, like, stuff on it? They're going to be singing, competition type stuff, or what?
I really don't know. I just know I signed up for it, and they gave me a...
You just signing up for random?
No, I read into it. It was just like it's like a network that's going to be broadcasting rappers and all that stuff. So
who's hosting it? Is there anybody that...
I forgot bro name. It's like something Ivory or something like that. But it's in Lenox.
Oh, okay.
I don't know if it's in the mall, but I know it's near Lenox.
So somewhere over there. When's the show supposed to start? Y'all started auditioning already? When's that?
No, it starts Monday.
Oh, okay. So you're going to be out here for a minute.
Yeah.
You got anything else lined up out here? Any performances?
No, I'm going back to the city. I got to go back to the city because I got some bookings I got to do. I already got dates set, so I got to
You about to tour or something?
No, like somebody booked me to host the event. So I'm going to go there, support, and, do what I'm supposed to do, my job.
Okay. Well, look, man. You over here talking about your job, but you haven't elaborated on the job yet. So we trying to find out what the music is like. Let us know where the music coming from. Let us know where we can find you at.
You can find me everywhere. I'm dropping my album on the 16th. It's going to be called Unfinished Business.
Okay.
And it's going to have 10 songs on it. And y'all never heard none of them.
So they're brand new songs. Yeah, you ain't got no videos for them or nothing now. Just brand new.
Nah, this the fresh. Yeah. You want me to play one of my songs?
Yeah, go ahead, play one of your songs right quick. Give us a
little preview.
Can we get like a little 15 second or something?
I can get y'all the jump because, yeah. You
got the back.
Like I don't know who it is. Miss me in your life and now you sucking on a kid. But it's all new.
All brand new. Okay. This ain't got no video. I thought you had the video coming to this one.
It's covered soon, but after the album. But people want this song, but
yeah, I heard it. I think I heard it on your IG. It sounds hard. Look, don't give them too much.
Yeah.
You gotta make sure that they go ahead and tap in.
Yeah, you already know. That's why I ain't post much on Instagram. People was like, "That's all you posting? Like, why you do that? Like, it's on the fucking relapse. What's it called? Replay shit." I was like, "Can't get y'all too much, man."
When'd you get that tattoo on your face?
When?
Yeah, let's start there.
I got that like a month ago.
So what made you get that tattoo on your face? I know your name is Me Money, but what made you be like, okay, I'm gonna go ahead and get the money sign right on my face?
I bet that I was gonna get that shit.
So it been
like,
a thing.
I bet was like, I'm gonna give you a face tat. I got more, but you can't see it because my hair is like behind my ears.
Oh, okay.
But I always said I was gonna get the face tat, and I just did it because I was like, I want a lot of shit for real, but I be procrastinating. But I was like, I ain't gonna procrastinate on this fucking face tat because I really want that shit.
That's what's up. So what other tattoos you looking to get though? Especially, like, you said on your face, or you just said anywhere? That's just in general.
It's a lot of tattoos I want to get because I got to finish my hand. And
what is that? I know it's okay. I see the skeleton.
Yeah, it's a skeleton, and then it go up like to like I got my jacket on, but it go up to like it say real. Realize everyone ain't loyal, and it go to this, and then I got on this side like this is my back.
Okay, spine type joint.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, that's hard. How'd you come up with the name Me Money though?
I always put Me Money like. When I was like, I used to call myself T Herbo for one.
Wait, so when you started calling, let's go back to T Herbo then days. How'd that start?
It all started like, niggas used to hate that shit. They used to be like, because G Herbo was my favorite rapper.
Oh, okay.
He was Lil Herb.
I didn't want to say it. I didn't want to start there, but I was like, let me let her say that.
Yo, he was Lil Herb back then.
Right, he was Lil Herb.
I love Lil Herb, but his backup name was G Herbo. Mm-hmm. So, I used to be like, my brother used to hate that shit. We used to be niggas and shit chilling outside. I'd be like, yeah, the T Herbo twins. and I start rapping and shit.
Damn.
Bro, that nigga used to be like,
that's not us.
yeah, it's like, bro, I do not claim that shit,
Right.
bro. I was like, what, 13?
Look, take this
12?
shot with me before I goddamn do something. I don't know what I've been holding it in my hand for about 15. Can't make no face. You on the Other Smoke podcast, you can't make no faces. When you hit the blunt, don't cough.
I'm a smoker, not a drinker.
Right, yeah, when you hit the blunt, don't cough. And when you drink, don't make no faces. Just know when you leave, you're gonna be right by the time you get up out of here. It's gonna be. Look.
I got a high tolerance. It's hard to get me right.
Say less, look. So that's what we're here for. We make sure that we go ahead and break.
That's why I don't drink, because I feel like I gotta drink a lot to get drunk. And I be like, if I gotta drink that much just to get drunk, I don't want that shit.
You don't want to drink.
Or it just don't last. It wear off.
So all right, so go ahead. So you was talking about T Herbo days.
So boom, like, yeah, I'm like T Herbo twins, blah 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 blah. That nigga mad all the time. But then like, I started like, I always was rapping for one. Niggas used to always be like, bro, shut up. Like, that's all you do is fucking rap. I just be outside rapping about nothing. And one time niggas was like, bro, rap some real shit. I just looked at the sky one day and I said some real like lyrical shit. I ain't even know where it came from. And I was like, stop fucking playing with me. Yeah, da, 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 da. I was like, you know
Felt
what?
like you had it. You was on one.
Yeah, I was like, you know what? It's me and money in this bitch. Like, I just started calling myself that. Niggas be like, bro, stop calling yourself that.
So niggas didn't like Me and Money either?
No, niggas used to hate that shit.
So
niggas
you went from T Herbo to Me and Money and they still was like,
bro,
nah.
niggas used to stay hating on me for one. Like, when I got my first pack, my niggas was like, they not, like, we don't talk like that no more, you feel me? Like, niggas fell off, niggas got older, but niggas used to be like, I'm not copping from you. You a female. Like,
what?
Like, niggas, that's what I'm saying. I started really branding myself as Me and Money. Like, I'm like, bro, I'm getting money now. Like, you feel me?
So you started
like,
getting money when you was pushing the pack?
Yeah, like, I'm like, fuck that, I'm Me and Money.
Was
like,
it some gas though? Was that why
Yeah,
they wasn't? If it was
back then,
gas, it cop from you anyway.
the weed back then was better than the weed now, in my opinion. Let me see the lighter.
What's the question? What? Yo, leave me alone, man. Yo, we got background singers here. That's what we got today. I got my background singer here. It's my sister. I love her to death.
It's not funny, but it's part of the lifestyle. Can I be a background person? Like, so a lot of people probably don't know that you're in a wheelchair. So how did you get there, and like how's it now, like escalating what you're doing now?
Well, like, the wheelchair came about 2 years ago. So, like, you feel me? Hold on. Because you feel me? I'm in my little vibe and shit. I gotta get serious and shit real quick. For the wheelchair story. Hold on, everybody.
She said, I got you. That ain't shit, look. We're gonna pull up.
No, I mean, I'm gonna make a long story short because I already told the story like so many times now. But it's just, you know, I was on the wrong path. Like, I was dancing, I was stripping, I was trying to focus on my music, but I wasn't focused on my music, if you get what I'm saying. Like, I was putting shit before it that I didn't need to be putting.
So you was doing all this out there in Richmond?
I was traveling, like,
okay.
I was going to different spots.
It's like the old school books, like be more careful. All that.
Yeah, I ain't gonna hold you. Like, I used to dance, go straight home. Like, I don't play that shit. Like, y'all can do, I don't do all that mean people. We gon' nah. We
Right, but at least at least you wasn't on that type of time, so you was at least getting to it and go home.
Yeah,
and
like,
money.
and it was alright because you feel me. Like, once I learned, like, I got a pretty smile. Like, niggas fuck me. Like, I'm like, okay, all I gotta do is smile.
You sitting here right now, but people don't know.
Right, that you in
like,
wheelchair and
how's,
everything.
like,
At least
But that's what I'm saying. But that's what led for real.
real.
Like, it just, I was with the wrong person, and I thought she was supposed to, like, she was gonna drive home that night. She gave me her word. Her word wasn't valid. And long story short, I had to drive myself home. Everybody like, why didn't you get a room? I'm like, bro, I was 19. I don't know about anybody else. You can't get a room under 21 in Virginia.
Right, yeah, you gotta be like 21. I'm pretty sure.
Then, like, I'm driving home. I pulled over. Like, why didn't you pull over and go to sleep? I'm like, I did pull over and go to sleep. Like, niggas be thinking they know. I did pull over and go to sleep. It's just, I was driving every single day, bro. Like, different states. And I had to pick up the slack every time because I'd be like, I need you to drive home. She'd be drunk. I'm not a drinker. Like, I don't need to drink to do nothing, period, because I just know what I'm doing. Like, she get drunk every single time that she used to blow me because I used to be like, damn, bro, I need you to drive home. Like, you see me swerving and shit. Like, I got to get here and here and here. And I have to go home because I'm paying for...
If you sober,
you know what I'm saying? I'm tired. Like, you feel me? I ain't driving... First, I can do it a couple days, but once you're doing it every single day for weeks, like, I won't...
You should, I thought you, but then I think you probably get used to it. At least I thought.
No, that shit get tiring. You got to dance, then get back on the road.
Right.
Like, No, that shit is tiring.
She was traveling in different spots doing it.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. You get right. That shit. When your body start getting wear out, it's different from just being regular sleepy. Like your body, like you won't even know you sleep and you driving. Like you feel me, like whole time.
Those long trips and all that stuff like
you know what I'm saying? Like I can drive for a long time.
Right.
That's why niggas got used to that because I am always the driver. Like
designated driver.
That's what I'm saying. But I'm like trying to tell her like. I'll drive as long as I can. But if I really can't drive, I'm going to tell you. And I told her multiple times, like, bro. And I told her before we went that night, I said, we go out there, because I don't need to go out there. I was like, my bread is all right. I can take a break. I'm like, we go out there tonight, I need you to drive home. She got mad over some petty shit, over a fucking cigarette and a blunt, because she wouldn't smoke cigarette in the car. I don't let nobody smoke no cigarettes in my car, period.
Right.
That's just what it is.
It's brand new, right? It's your shit. At the end of the day.
That's what I'm saying. I was joking with her. It's like my sis. Like, we've been together every single day for years. Like, I'm talking about this my sis. I'm joking with her. Like, she's like, where the blunt? I'm like, I smoked it when she came back. But I'm joking. We at the club. I'm doing my makeup. She's like, I'm ready to go hit the cigarette. She come back. I had the blunt in my hand. I'm ready to be like, all right, you want to smoke real quick before we go in? Because I was just joking with her. I'm laughing and shit. She like, oh, no, I'm ready to leave with them. I'm like, them? Who is them? She like, I just met some people at the fucking club. Da-da-da-da-da. We just pulled up, mind you. So I'm like, well, I'm ready to go home then. Because I'm like, you know you supposed to drive home. She like, well, you good? I'm like, bro, you know I can't. I literally was like, you know I can't drive home. Like, bro, on some real shit. Like, I'm on the phone with my people. Like,
right,
no, I'm just tired. Like, I didn't even want to come out there from the beginning.
So you wasn't getting lit during the dancing time?
Everybody around me, I'm trying to tell you, everybody around you would tell me.
Shit?
I'm telling you, everybody around you would tell you. I'll have a bottle with me all day and not sip that bitch.
You just use bottles for props since forever.
Real shit, like I don't need to drink. I'm not no drinker. Like
I mean, you don't gotta just have a good time, but
some people use to have a good time.
You know what I'm saying? I will drink every once in a while, but I used to drink a lot when I was younger.
Right.
So now, like,
you 22.
Exactly.
That's
what I was saying. I started drinking at like 14.
Well, I mean, that's regular though.
I used to drink every single day. Like, me and my bitches used to drink every single day once we started drinking. So now that I'm older, I'm like, I don't drink like I cut a lot of shit out. When I really started getting my shit together at that time. I'm not gonna hold you. Like,
35, people like, I'm not drinking as much. I'm trying to chill.
Nah, bro, because I realized drinking just really not for me. Because I was like, I be drinking and it's not like really doing nothing for me for real. Like, it's not like I'm doing it trying to ease some pain or something. So I'm not ready. Yeah, I'm not ready to be killing myself drinking. Like, this is real shit. Like, I will drink every once in a while, but it just won't me. And like, literally, it is crazy because I had a full cup of liquor right next to me, actually. Like, they poured, because they was all drinking already. Like, she was like, I'm not, because I told her, don't get drunk. She was like, I'm just going to get a little drink, da-da-da-da-da. I was like, all right, cool. They poured me some. I had a full cup of liquor sitting next to me. You feel me? The blunt full as a bitch. I ain't even sparked the blunt. Because I was like, damn, now I got to.
Yeah, that's what
on the road, like.
Yeah,
that's what I'm saying. Like, once I realized I had to drive myself home, I'm on the phone with someone I'm talking to at the time. I'm like, I told him straight up, I'm like, I'm ready to try to come home. Because one, we homeless at the time. My mom, I'm helping her pay for these hotel rooms. I'm not even staying in the same hotel room as them because I don't have to, I'm with my people, but I'm paying for my mom's hotel room. So I'm like, I got to go home. I got to make sure she's straight at the end of the day. Like, you know what I'm saying? I'm the one holding shit down, like, on some real shit. If you want to be honest, my brother not doing nothing right now. My mom, she needed, I'm going to make sure she's straight. And that's what I'm saying. The girl, she was already staying with us, too. So it was like she already knew what it was. Like, so boom, I'm on the road. I drive like 45 minutes and I pull over because I'm like, I'm getting tired. Like, I can feel it in my body. Like, I was in Portsmouth, Virginia. So I'm driving back to Richmond, Virginia. It was like an hour and 25 minutes. So I'm like, I already was like, yeah, that's what I'm saying. I'm already like, all right, I just got to push this bitch home. So I drive like, 30, 40 minutes. I pull over. I'm in like Newport News now. So I'm like an hour away from my city. I'm like, all right, let me try to go to sleep for a little bit and try to sleep it off. So I sleep for like, it's around, I left the club, it's like 9 something. When I wake up again, it's like 2, 3, you feel me, in the morning.
While you left
right.
the club, like,
So
you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, it was already.
And the type of outfit I had was kind of
early.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
It was not early.
It was early. I'm saying people was walking past my car.
Damn.
I'm not gonna lie, I got a little scared, bro. Like, people was walking past my car. Like, I kept hearing sounds, like, this crazy, like, sound. And that's what woke me up. I kept hearing this crazy-ass sound. And I'm like, I got my makeup done, like, you feel me? My outfit kind of revealing. It was summertime. Like, my window's a fishbowl. Like, this a brand new car. So I'm like, I'm ready to go home. I'm like, I feel like I've rested enough. And I'm on the phone with dude. He like, why won't you answering? I was scared as a bitch because he was like, I thought already something happened. I'm like, nah, I took a nap. I'm like, I just took a nap. He was like, all right, you ready to come now? I'm like, yeah. I was like, but I ain't gonna lie. I told him straight up. I was like, I don't think I'm gonna make it. He was like, you that tired? The night before, we already drove out there. I wanted to stay out there because we already was going to dance out there. They wanted to go back to the city.
Right.
I'm like, bro, I'm tired, and I'm gonna be the one driving. Like, they want to come. They wanted to go back to the city.
They wanted to go back to the city, and they could.
And I did
that's why,
that
because they all fucked up. So
that's
they
what
ready
I'm
to
saying.
go.
So now that I had to drive all the way back there, that's why I already told her, like, if we drive back there, I need you to be on 10. Like, I cannot drive back. I literally was saying, I can't do it tonight. We've been doing this for weeks.
Right.
That's what I'm saying. We've been doing this for weeks. Like,
Right.
not days. We've been doing this for weeks. Talking about months. Like, and I've been doing it a little longer than her. Then now I gotta pick the slack up because she's a little sloppy and like putting us in situations. Like, it's just getting tiring now. And taking care of my family. Like, that shit was just on my body. Like, I was tired,
Right,
and I was
yeah.
ignoring that shit.
You was
like,
drained, yeah.
That's what I'm
That shit was taking
saying.
a toll on you, and you was young too. So
Yeah.
you was getting
And then
real
like
bad.
my sleep already was getting fucked up.
I don't think anything has to do with being young. Like they put a lot of stuff on her. As being
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? She was 19 at the time, right? You said 19, right?
Yeah,
that's
and
just a
then
lot.
I'm not gonna hold you. My sleep was already fucked up because before I was dancing,
I'm a drop
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying? Look, before I was even dancing,
It's a lot
I already
going
noticed
on.
my sleep was fucked up because when we first was homeless, I was sleeping in the car every day, waking up 6 a.m. to take my mom to work and taking my friend. She was staying with us. Got her on with a job at McDonald's. Taking her to work at McDonald's and trapping out through the day, trying to get the bread up, and then sleeping in the car like throughout the night and waking up, going to hit the plays. I'm on sleeping,
Right.
and when I finally got on my shit, got a car. I was trapping so
picked her
hard.
friend up from her house.
No, like she was staying
She
with
was
us,
already
like I'm
with you,
saying,
right,
she
yeah.
was homeless with us basically, like she was with us, like you feel me? So like she was already like family. That's what I'm saying. Like you already was in, like so. When I finally got on my shit, like it was just like I was already tired. 'Cause I'm still on a wave, like going to work and trapping every day. So I'm not getting no sleep still. Like we got our place and everything, and I'm just not like I'm just going hard with the bread. Like so. I'm so tired. I didn't even notice. Like, that's the first car I crashed from sleeping. You feel me? I didn't even know I was driving, sleeping, and I woke up in a fucking, what is it called? The back of a tow truck.
Yeah.
Almost chopped my head off. Like, I had
Damn.
to jerk off the road. That was my first time I crashed. So that's why I'm saying, when I was telling her, like, I cannot do this shit, I'm telling her, like, real shit, I'm too tired. This is like 2 years later. I'm telling her now, like, bro, I'm tired. I'm real shit. Like, I can't do it. Like,
They say they're very used to you being
The designated driver, and you probably the sober one most of the time because you smoke.
you know what I'm
but
saying?
you say you
Even
don't
when I
drink
do
like that.
drink, I don't get fucked up. Like I said, it wear off on me quick. So I'm the one. For some reason, I just sober up quick.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? That's why I don't be drinking like that. Cause I be like, it's a waste of time for me. It leave me with a like.
You was rapping from then or
Right, yeah, you let the blunt go out. You might not be
That's what I
smoking like that
said.
either.
I go to get deep. Like the story get real deep. That's what
I
I
mean, yeah,
said.
from there, so then when you started making the music, straight, well, you was already
But
making the
I
music.
already was making
yeah,
the
you was already
music.
making music.
People was asking me like, "What you doing? Why you ain't dropping no music?" I'm like, it's just so much shit going on. Like, and I was like, somebody invited me to a showcase. I was fucking my name up because I was falling asleep in the car. They calling my name on the stage, type shit. Like, and I'm in the car asleep,
And you
missing
in
a
the
whole
car asleep.
showcase. You know what I'm saying? Like, I was just doing too much. Like, but I've been doing the music. Like, I've been said I was gonna do that shit.
So then, like, how'd you keep going even after you got paralyzed? Like, you know what I'm saying?
Like, I was ready to give up for real, and my nigga was like, bro, my nigga Fredo, he was like, bring your ass to the studio, bro. I was like, man, alright. I was ready to pass out on that bitch and everything. Blood pressure dropping and shit, because when you first get in the chair, your legs gotta get used to hanging down like this. So I'm ready to pass out in that bitch, sweating and shit, like,
Right.
At what age did all this happen?
I was 19.
Yeah, she was 19 when it happened.
I just turned 20 when I was in the hospital.
Yeah. But she over there asking the same questions. We already didn't answer that question.
Did you do like graduation, like prom and stuff like that?
Well, you wasn't doing
yeah,
any of
I
that.
did.
Was you even in school at the time?
No,
Like,
I graduated early.
Okay.
I graduated early because I was like, either I'm a dropout or graduate early.
Right.
Like, I'm not gonna do another year of school. So I had an extra credit from I had advanced science. Like that shit
so you
worked
was
out for
already-
me.
So
Yeah.
that shit played in your favor.
Yeah.
So you kept going because your homeboy pretty much got you back in the studio.
Yeah.
And then like, how'd you get the motivation? I mean, the best way to stay motivated is
For
to
real,
stay
nah, I ain't
consistent.
gonna hold you. Niggas started hurting my feelings.
What they were saying, like they were trying to come. I was about to ask you,
Like,
was people
I'ma
trying
tell
to
you
come
what
for
really
you? You know
happened,
what I'm saying?
like,
Like on some type of shit.
Let me tell you, like, my last album, I was so hurt, bro, because
Ready?
I seen my ex, bro.
You ready? You took yours already.
I seen my ex. Let me tell you. I seen my ex. I hopped out the car. I ain't take the whole thing because that shit nasty.
Oh, shit.
But I hopped out the car. Let me tell you. And that nigga was basically running away from me while I'm in my chair.
Wait, your
Like,
nigga that you was fucking with at the time?
No, my ex. He was my ex.
what?
But he was the nigga, like...
That he was your homeboy.
I went through
still
hell and
cool.
back with, like... So I was just like, damn, like, you carrying me like that.
Right.
That shit hurt me so bad because he never carried me until I got in the chair. So I was just like, go, like, niggas really, like... A lot of people was carrying me, though. So it was just like... It just started adding up, like, damn, like... Niggas really don't fuck with me because I'm in the chair. Like, everybody really look at me different.
That's
so,
on some bogus shit.
Yeah, so, like, I started really writing music off pain. Like, it was just coming off my head straight like that. Like, I'll just be in the mode. Like, I was crying my eyes out in the parking lot. I'm like, it was 6 o'clock in the morning. I wrote one song called Last Time.
Right.
Went straight in the studio, tears and all, like, wrote that shit.
And that shit, so that was the first song that you made after all that? Like,
That was one of the... In my album, that was one of the, like, songs.
Yeah,
when
that's on the album.
The first album. Well, the first EP I dropped. It was an EP.
So how'd you get through that? Like, with everybody trying to come for you and not fucking with you?
Like, that's how I got through it, for real, the music. Like, I just really kept going, like, for real, like, I just started performing more. First, I was scared. Like, I was not comfortable.
I'm about to say, was you nervous to get back on the stage and the wheelchair?
Bro, let me tell you, my first time going to the studio, my nigga called me and was like, all right, we performing the song tonight.
Right.
I was like,
that was
what?
the first night back in the studio?
Yeah, I'm like, what?
Damn.
I'm like, I'm going to come, though. You know me.
Throw
like,
you right back, right. Throw you right in the
like,
water. Jump shut up the porch. Fuck it.
I hopped in that bitch. They was fucking with me. Like, niggas was coming up to me like, it's just your voice. Like, I could tell you been through some shit. Like, niggas just coming up to me like, bro, I'm fucking with you, da-da-da-da-da. Like, I'm like, damn, I need to get back on my shit.
Right.
Niggas was messaging me already, like, because I posted, I'm like, I'm thinking I'm ready to give up the music because my diaphragm, I'm paralyzed from up here. Like, my breathing won't the same. So I was like, fuck this music, bro. I can't rap the same. Like, I can't rap for a long period.
Yeah, you still
but yeah,
good.
no,
You still
I'm good
good
now. Yeah.
Well, you probably got back in tune. Got back to it.
I had
You
to
had
fight
keep
through
pushing.
it.
Right.
Esophagus,
know what I'm saying?
my kid didn't have a throat.
I had to fight through it, bro. That's why I be watching All American. That bitch, Tamia, her name Tamia. I fuck with her so hard because she lost her voice and shit. Yeah, and I was like, bitch, I relate to you. Like, yeah.
I know how it feel, girl.
Yeah,
Goddamn.
like, cause real shit, that's how I was. I was like, man, fuck this shit, bro. But I kept going, like.
Right, so you kept pushing, kept going, stay motivated, well, you stay consistent.
No hook, actually, my no hook freestyle was the first song I dropped, for real.
Go ahead and tell us a little bit more about growing up out there as far as what you've been through, experiences that you had that may have made your character that you are today.
I mean, I had to experience a lot. Like, when I was younger, you know, my dad was wilding, of course. House was getting raided. My mom was going to shelters, you know, house to house. But my mom really got it together. Like, that's one woman, she ain't stopped grinding.
So your pops was, like, serving out the crib or something? Or?
He was just wilding. He was doing a lot of stuff. Like, a lot.
Most.
Like, yeah, I'm not going to doing a lot. A lot. He was an Atlantic City nigga in Richmond, just getting crazy. Like,
okay.
So, my mom, she really held it down, though.
Right.
That's why I'm the strong woman I am. Like, my dad, he plays a lot of part in a lot of things, too. But my mom really is the reason why I know I would never need for nobody. Like, because I know I watched my mom get it out the mud. She's the first woman I watched change, like, her whole life. So, like, she really just was grinding. She was working hard. Started, you know, being a school bus driver. She got us an apartment. You know.
Right. So she was doing. So she was doing a school bus. She did the school bus. How long she was driving the school bus for?
Like 9 years now.
Oh, okay. So she's still doing it.
She drive the school bus because she was like she tired of not being home with us.
Okay.
She was like she tired of us. Like, but
how many of is y'all? I know you say you got one brother.
I got a brother and a sister.
Okay.
And my sister left and went to the military, so she moved out the state.
Okay.
And motherfucking. Basically, my sister, she moved out of state. My mom just had us for real, so it was me and my brother. And we already was never home. Mm-hmm. That's just what it was now. Like, my mom was never home at one point, but by the time she got the job and she even said it, she was like, I tried to get a job where I know I could come home early now so I could spend time with y'all. But by the time I did that, y'all already started, like, really just doing your own thing. Like,
right.
And she always know, like, we ain't had the best life and we always had it bad. But my mom always made sure we was fed. She always made sure, like,
taken care of.
Yeah, she always made sure we was great.
So,
like,
which is why you willing to do the same thing for her, though.
Yeah.
That's why you know what I'm saying?
Because one thing about it, like, even if it was little, like, she might not be able to get us a lot of stuff. She would try her best to get us whatever she could. Like, whatever she was always going hard. So me watching that just made me just go hustle. Like, cause I'd be like, come on, can I get some? And she'd be like, I ain't got it. I'd be like, it's okay, I'll go get it.
Right.
Like, that's what it was.
Motherfuckers can respect that.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's how you came. That's how you said you came with your name and money. You went out and started grinding. So you a hustler. So natural born. I mean, it kind of just in you. Cause the way I could tell like how you say everybody say when you listen to your music, I could tell in your music you got something to say and you got a story behind it. So like, do you feel like a lot of what you've been through as a child, like growing up, is all put into your music, all that energy, all that, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Even down to my loyalty and being a friend, because like it's crazy. Like that's why I said I need a movie, because my house was the house nobody could bring their kids to. Like, but I had one good friend, and she was like the first friend I ever had. Right. She was white girl too. Like she was mixed with like Arabic or something. She was the first real friend I had. They used to look out for me like a bitch all the time, like make sure I was straight. And they already knew, like they knew, because, right. You know, she was young. She didn't know nothing. But her mom already knew what type of household I had. And she never act like that or treated me like that. So that's where my loyalty came from. But also being around all that toxic shit made me dive into that like a lit. But I always did it kind of smart. Like I always knew I had a bigger purpose. So I ain't never try to set myself up for failure. Like, you feel me? Like,
so did you always know you wanted to do music? Was that like the main goal from day one? Mm-hmm. So you never really wanted to do anything else?
Mm-mm. I always wanted to do music. I always wanted to do music and act. Like, that was my tool.
Are you dipping into the acting world right now?
Mm-hmm.
What you got going? What you got working?
See, right now, I'm not into it right now, but I want to get into it. I want to start diving back into it when I move out here. Like,
what kind of movies you want to do? You say your life should be a movie already.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So I want to be one of the actors, of course, but I also want to act out my walking life, of course. But then I want to come in a wheelchair part. You feel me? Like,
okay, so you want to play your own part in there. So you want to be the real Mia Money in the wheelchair part. Mm-hmm. So what kind of acting do you want to do though? Like, what kind of movies?
I feel like I could do a lot of serious shit, or I could do some funny shit. I'm goofy as fuck, and yeah, I just took theater arts. Like, acting came about when I was young, because I accidentally got put in the theater arts class. You know, when you don't pick a class for, you supposed to have those little extra classes. They put you in that shit. She gave me the longest monologue. Was like, go ahead, you got to do it for your exam. I was mad as shit. Like, why would you do this? I don't fucking want to do this shit, but I did that shit. And she was like, you ever thought about acting? I was like, no. She was like, you need to. Good. Like, so took theater arts a few more times in high school and shit. Did some more shit. Went to Cali for some shit. Like, yeah, I got some good experience with it. So, but I always was rapping. So, like, I always doubled that more into the rapping.
So, when it came to moving to Florida, when did that happen? Because you said you was in and out of foster care for a minute. Like,
foster care.
I mean, you said you was...
Just homeless.
Okay, so you was just homeless for a while.
Yeah. And
then, like, when did you go to Florida, and how long did you stay out there? Because it sounded like you was out there for a minute.
See, when I went to Florida was the last time, like, that's before my mom lost her place. I got kicked out because my sister, she came and did some fuck shit. Got me banned from the neighborhood because
from the hood?
I ain't even gonna go deep into it, but she got me locked up. She snuck me, and I got locked up. Like, shit crazy as a bitch. Like, I'm ready to take a shower. I ain't gonna go too deep. Just know I got locked up and they banned me from the neighborhood because they said, by the time the police came, of course, I was the aggressor. Yeah, I'm mad as a bitch. Right. Like, what the fuck? Like, so, of course, they locked me up for being an aggressor. And then she got the military background. You already know. But they banned me from the neighborhood, so I had to fend for myself at that time. So, I ended up moving to Florida with my brother, my real brother. Okay. Like, and that shit just...
So, your sister, that's like a...
hate-love relationship.
Okay, so y'all don't really talk much.
We check on each other, you feel me?
But you and your brother, y'all cool, y'all close. How long was you staying with your brother for?
Okay, so my brother on my dad's side in Florida, I was staying with him for like 2-3 months.
And then...
that's when I moved back to Richmond.
And he was like, fuck, I can't do that shit either.
Yeah, I'll move back to Florida later on when I'm up, you feel me? Like...
So then you moved back to Richmond, and then from there, what you started doing... Like, what was the next move from there? Like, where'd you go?
I went to Richmond. I started staying in the South Side a little bit at my people's shit. Then, you know, like, I'm always good in Richmond, so my mom was homeless at the time, so I was just paying for the rooms for her. I was already dancing, so that was what I was doing. That was before I put my friend on, so I was already doing that shit. Like, but... Yeah, I was in Southside. I was good for real. And then I started staying with my mom because I was like, I might as well just stay with her since I'm paying for the rooms. Like,
Nah. Yeah, that makes sense. I mean, help mom do so. She fucked with you, you help her out, you know what I'm saying? Raise you, grow up.
Shit get hard out here.
Thing.
Let me see the light.
Now you Gucci. Yeah, there you go.
Shit got hard out here. She had to sacrifice a lot. So, you know, I be doing whatever I can.
So then, when everything popped off with the wheelchair, we already kind of talked about, we already kind of dived into, like, how you kept going. But how did you stay motivated behind that? Like, as far as it goes, like, I know you said your boy got you back in the studio, but...
Well, what really started motivating me was the people that was reaching out to me. Like, so many people, like, even, I'm thinking, you feel me, I'm just down,
It's
depressed.
done.
Like,
Right.
I'm thinking life over the whole time. People looking up to me. Like, and I'm just like, damn, like, I really got people, like, reaching out saying, you motivated me to do this and do this. Like, I'm doing shit, and I'm thinking it's nothing the whole time. To somebody else, it's a whole lot. And then I just started pulling up on people in wheelchairs. Like, everywhere I go, I just start pulling up. Like wheelchair gang. Handy no
You said
cap
wheelchair
shit.
gang. You be hosting events, hosting wheelchair events.
No bullshit. Like, I got a whole wheelchair group I'm part of called Handy No Cap.
Word?
Yeah.
That's a hard name. She said handy no cap.
That is, like, we deep as a bitch. Some people rap on that bitch. Some people just do shit, like, speaking and shit.
And they from all
speakers.
over? Like, they're not just from Richmond,
all
they're from
over,
everywhere?
Everywhere. Chicago.
Where y'all live? Where's the, like,
Louisville,
where can you follow with that? It's on IG?
It's on, right now we on Facebook. We on IG too. It's Handy No Cap, yeah, _ something like that. But we just made the Instagram, but they definitely on Facebook. It's Handy No Cap on Facebook. It's a group. And it's like over 1,000 people part of that shit.
Damn, so y'all,
Niggas
y'all real life deep.
Yeah.
And y'all just kind of keep each other moving.
Yeah, we be talking like we real life know each other. Like, I pull up the states and everything, see these motherfuckers, like, these my dogs. Like, we really be keeping each other up. We, like, do talent shows and stuff. We trying to, like, start, like, you know, YouTube series and stuff. Like, we trying to do stuff to uplift people in wheelchairs. Because there's a lot of people that think life's over and it's not.
Right, after
like,
that, after something like that happens, most people do think kind of like it's just kind of dead. Like, you can't do much after that, but
yeah,
you got to keep pushing, though.
You do.
And I mean, it's always good to have good people behind you that actually keep you pushing, too.
Dead ass. And there's a lot of shit that's fucked up out here. They be making it hard for people in wheelchairs. Shit don't be really wheelchair accessible out here. Shit be hard as a bitch. I know one thing, I be making shit look good, but I be dead ass getting frustrated as a bitch. Like, that's why I be doing shit I do, because I be like, I gotta be the one to speak up and talk about this shit. Because why the fuck is this shit not wheelchair accessible? Or why y'all gotta be fucking making it hard for people in wheelchairs? That's just what it is. Like,
so I guess what's your, like, what is your biggest goal to, like, how far are you trying to go in it? I know you're trying to go as far as you can go, but, like, what do you see yourself, where you see yourself in the next 5-10 years?
I want to own my own apartment complex that's for straight people in wheelchairs. Like, just straight wheelchair accessible. Like, just a straight apartment complex.
Just for straight.
And then I want to own, of course, I'm going to do some stuff for just people, period. Like, I want to own some, you know, boys and girls clubs. I want to own some daycares. Like, I always like kids because I always was, like, a motherly person. Like, I got my license on the daycare and stuff, so... You know, I want to start real estate. Those are my goals.
So you
like,
got a bigger investment
everywhere. I want to do it everywhere. Like, I just want to I just want to be a business owner altogether. Like, I want to own the buildings for people.
So the music is the music like how you're gonna get to that to that spot? Is that what you're using the platform for?
Once I get the bag, I'm not just gonna. You know, nobody's just doing one thing about it.
Right.
They're going to be doing multiple things. Like, you got to have multiple things coming in.
Right,
like,
you got to have more than one thing going on.
Yeah,
that's the way it's going to work.
So I just always be weighing out my options down to clothing and everything. Like, so, and I be like thinking I can do everything. So I be like really listening down to things that I'm serious about though. Cause like I had to learn like things that I'm passionate about is what I'm going to be doing.
Right.
So
like if you had to tell somebody that's going through the kind of situation you went through when you first got into the wheelchair, that's kind of just, you know, anybody that's listening that kind of just got into that situation, what would you tell them to keep them going and tell them, like, how would you tell them to as far as staying in the right mind? Like, how do you keep a right mind in that situation from the very beginning?
I would tell you, even when you feeling down, just go. Like, don't stop. Like, when I was down, depressed, I would just be working out down, depressed. Just know whatever it is that you have and your path, you gonna find it. And whatever you enjoy doing, just do it. Like, don't give up on your dreams and just keep going. Because one thing about it, if you really believe in yourself first, then shit just gonna shake. That's really what it is. I had to believe in myself first, like, and first I didn't believe in myself, and then when I started believing in myself, that's when, like,
right, everybody else kind of started believing in you too. Shit, that's usually how it happened. Everybody else followed behind that.
Yeah, just remember, like,
The
you
energy.
already made it this far.
Right.
You didn't have to make it this far. Like real shit, you could have. This could have been over, but you made it this far. It's not over. God not gonna put you through nothing you can't handle. Like, that's some real shit. That's why, one thing about it, I ain't asked at all, like, why me? Because I already been through some shit. I ain't gonna lie, that was just a cherry on the top. Like, I ain't gonna lie, I was like, this is just it. Like,
right,
when I woke up in the
breathing.
woods, I'm not gonna lie, when I woke up in the woods, I was just like, it's always me. That's exactly what I said. I was like, it's always me. Like, dead ass. Like, I was like, it's always me, dead ass. It's like, it is what it is. I ain't crying on nothing. But when I realized I was paralyzed, I was just like,
damn. I was about to say, how you felt when you got that news that you felt like.
no, I knew. They ain't had to tell me.
So you knew that you wasn't gonna be able to, like.
They ain't even had to tell me. I already knew. I said, I woke up, I was like, so I done fucked up this time. Like, that ass, I've been through some, I'm telling you, I've been through some shit. I done been stabbed up and everything. Like, that ass been grazed, all that shit. This was it. This was like,
yeah,
I
you
was
been
like,
stabbed?
yes, like 4 or 5 times. Like, man, I ain't.
What the fuck you was doing?
I was fighting this bitch. I ain't even know she had a knife.
She stabbed you. Wait,
it
was always the 4 or 5 times in the same time.
Like, when I was fighting her, she whipped out the knife and, like, was swinging it while I was fighting her. So I ain't know. She dropped, like, I had to watch the video from the beginning to the end to where she pulled it out and everything.
That's that adrenaline pumping.
Yeah, like, because I'm still like, yeah, I ain't even know, like, yeah, long story short, I got stabbed up. But I beat her ass again with one arm. Even I was stabbed up. I was like, but that was the old me. I don't encourage that shit. Let go of all the beef. Yeah. But long story short, when I woke up in the woods, I just knew I was paralyzed. I couldn't feel shit. Like, I was not in pain. Like,
I'm saying, but did you know from the beginning that you was never gonna be able to walk again?
But no, I thought I was gonna shake back.
You know what I'm saying? Like, how'd you feel when they told you, like, yo,
I
like,
still feel like I'm gonna shake back.
right?
Fuck you talking about?
Shit,
Like,
look, I ain't even, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, definitely.
I'm shooken
I'm
back.
praying for you. You know what I'm saying?
No,
Shit, I
I'm
hope you
already
shake
shooken back. Even if I don't shake back, I'm shooken back.
I felt that too. Like when you told me it was on Tuesday, I'm like, well, you know, you still got time. Like, it ain't like it's a wrap. And then I said it too. I'm like, shit, like, she don't look like, you know what I'm saying? You look like you trying to, you know what I'm saying, still keep pushing. You don't like you just gave up, like you just like, you know what I mean, like, fuck it, I'm confined to the chair.